Speaking of Qantas 2.5, we have them over here. Look at this. Let's have a look at them on our air traffic. Just looking for it. 747, there he is. So this is QF25. They'll be inside their full motion simulator. As you can see, he is leading the pack of, well, look at that. BAW 37 Charlie, that's a full simulator in the UK. Now we have Clipper 811, which is the other Sydney-based 747 simulator by Joe Corrigan. Qantas 2.5, of course, being flown at the moment by its builder, Matthew Scheel, and one of the WorldFlight founders and VATSIM founders, Terry Scanlon. Back there I see Aussie 121, that's a A330 simulator down in Nowra in Australia. Can't remember the call sign the Americans were using, but it might be that Delta 209. He's certainly in that pack. You have heavy lift. No, that's not heavy lift. That's the Hapag-Lloyd 802. He's making his way out there. That's the German simulator 737 full size. Back in there I do see MC012, Mike Charlie 012. That is the mangrove simulator up in the central coast of New South Wales. And cockpit builder Tony, aka Santa. Hi Santa. I see a Thompson, one Victor Bravo, I think that's a call sign, I'm not sure of them. Velocity 738, I think is the Tasmanians, might not be. I know that the Tasmanians had some problems with their simulator, but maybe that's being fixed now, hope so. It would be great if they were back for their formation flight over Sydney. Now these guys are heading northbound. I think they might be heading up to Sydney Harbour Bridge on the Victor 1. He's certainly down at about 500 feet at the moment. So 747 VFR Victor 1, they're probably running nighttime, daytime, so the evening. But you never know, they might be just 1 hour back. See some sunset. There we go, Clipper 811 in his number 2 spot. I think he's excited to get under the bridge. Now these 747 simulators are based on the new Aerowings Precision Simulator, PSX, for 747. They'll then use PSX Visual, which lets them have things like P3D or FSX outside their windows. Here we see Clipper again on the right hand side of Qantas 2.5. Qantas 2.5 in a bank, and he's heading down to the bridge, and obviously this is the bridge run. It's a tradition with WorldFlight every year since Matt Scheel was the first to do WorldFlight Australia. He decided to make Sydney the arrival and departure, and on arrival they fly down the Sydney Harbour and under the Harbour Bridge, which is what we're about to see right now. Sydney Harbour Bridge, Qantas 2.5. And they'll pull up, probably do a barrel roll. I think Clipper's coming under right now. There we go, barrel roll starting. Or at least an aileron roll. Clipper going the other direction by lots of it. Speedbird 37 Charlie, also now under the bridge. And they're all lining up now. Another barrel roll going the other direction. Wonderful to see all the traditions of WorldFlight well underway. You see the Aussie A330 making his way up. I'll just switch over to Mike Charlie because that was my team for the last couple of years. Mike Charlie 012. Oh, he's a fair way back. Come on, should have been with the pack. Outback Lloyd. Outback Lloyd is with Mike Charlie 012, way back in the back. Outback Lloyd, of course, being the WorldFlight Germany simulator. A very nice 737-800 simulator, full cockpit. Speedbird 37 Charlie's already gone under the bridge and he's on his climb out now. And there's the barrel. Very nice work. I'll jump back to my team again at Mike Charlie 012, who are making their preparations for the under the bridge run. Currently over the eastern suburbs, somewhere around Randwick. And popping into the harbour suburbs, make a lot of noise over Rose Bay, Vaucluse, High Vaucluse, that's about Vaucluse right there. All the expensive houses getting a nice little noisy fright. There's two 737s almost touching each other, flying at the bridge. Outback Lloyd, of course, a little bit quicker than Mike Charlie for some reason. And gets out in front. That's alright. Mike Charlie is patient and we can shoot them down from this angle. That's great. Open fire. He's the Escort 3, that's probably a F-18 RAF virtual. Here we go with Sydney Harbour Bridge. In front we have Sydney City itself and the Opera House just off to the left hand side. Mike Charlie 012 threading under the harbour bridge. Probably could have been a bit lower if you ask me. But making a turn, making the slight climb, and with any luck they'll be making their barrel roll very shortly. Down there we have a helicopter doing probably videoing the event. If you would ask me, the secret to flying under the harbour bridge is do it fast, do it about 310 knots and then pull up really hard and then do a barrel roll from about 30 degrees nose pitch up. Looking good. Flying upside down. Oh, he's not barrel rolling, he's just going to fly it upside down for a while. Look at that. Tail down. Very nice. Covering the back. Your nose will drop as you go through the 90-degree area. Back up, slight right turn, and then probably going to head off to join the other guys over there behind us. See if we can find Qantas 25 again. There he is. Qantas 25 back in the front of the pack as always, being that Matt Shield's venerable 747-400 simulator, the full motion sim. It's the only full motion sim amongst the WorldFlight simulators. In fact, probably the only full motion simulator that I can think of in Australia, if not the world, that isn't a airline rated simulator. It's a hobby, and that's a interesting way of sinking $300,000. Now if you're wondering, why doesn't he buy a real plane? Well, he's got one of those too. Don't you worry, rich guy. He owns his own Beechcraft Baron. And Clipper 811, PAA 811 over there, another rich young man. Also owns his own simulator, 747. He actually cut the front of a real 747 off in some desert and transported it over into Australia. His is not a full-sized, well, it is a full-size simulator. It's the actual cockpit of a 747. What I'm saying is it's not a motion simulator. It's just fixed to the ground. And he owns his own Cirrus. We have WorldFlight OZF1401, and probably the standard operations 3-4 left and 3-4 right down there. For those that don't know, I'm using FSIN to display all these aircraft, and of course on FSX you can just select aircraft that you want to go into spot view of. Here we have Escort 1, Escort 3, it's named the 11, 777. Just quite by chance, a lot of the ones up here at the front of the list are the fixed based or motion sims. Just wondering what these guys are doing now. They're probably going to be doing a fly past of Sydney Airport. Not sure. Not sure which controller they're on with either. It's quite interesting to see a lot of airplanes all in a formation like that. More interesting to see it from their cockpits, and I'm sure that I've got another video up by now of the Qantas 25 actual cockpit from inside there. I was inside their cockpit on Wednesday, and they flew from the Canary Islands up to Morocco. After that we had a dinner for 3 hours where we ate lots and lots of meat. For those who have been following me or WorldFlight in general on Facebook, you will have seen lots of pictures of both the cockpits and the food on that day. The Qantas 25 simulator building also hosts a full-sized air traffic control room based on the TAAATS control consoles, and they have a tow cab set up. There we go. Looks like Qantas 25 slowing itself right down. Whether it's landing on 3-4 right or just going to do a fly past of it, I'm not sure. I do suspect it'll be a fly past, or a touch and go, something like that. Once again, you can donate to WorldFlight. That's www.worldflight.com.au. Please donate generously. This is a charity event raising money for, in the case of Qantas 25 and Clipper 811, the Royal Flying Doctor Service of Australia. Royal Flying Doctor Service is not a government funded organisation or a for-profit organisation. They do depend on donations to actually operate. Their donation website is Everyday Hero, but you can head over to worldflight.com.au and you'll find the large donate button on the website. Press that button and that'll send you off to the Everyday Hero website, which will then allow you to give to the cause as Qantas 25. You'll find other teams on their website as well. For instance, the Clipper team that you see right in front of you, PAA 811, Clipper 811, has their own Everyday Hero website, and you can donate via their website instead of Qantas 25. I'd suggest that just go to worldflight.com.au and then click on the team that you want to donate through. Now, most of the Australian teams will be donating to the Royal Flying Doctor Service. Getting noisy over here because there's an aircraft right below us. Yes, there is. And as I was saying, each team has their own little website, so you can click on the team. Most of the Australians are donating to the Royal Flying Doctor Service, except for the Tasmanian team, which is donating to the Shepherd Centre. And you can find other teams from other countries also donating to charities of their choice in their own country. Here we have 4 or 5 aircraft all on runway 34 right. Collective formation, clear to land, and they are vacating. They've actually landed. You never see that in the real world, except for maybe in an air show. So, WorldFlight event has come to an end. Qantas 25 is on the ground. Its crew of 15 having flown it around the world 24 hours a day for 7 whole days. They took off 7 days ago at 9 in the morning. It's now 8 PM on Saturday, so they've taken off on Sunday. They've flown Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday, all around the world, one big lap, and they have finally arrived. Just check over Mike Charlie 012 to see how they're going. They've gone to the other side of the airfield. Anyway, that was quite fun, watching the formation under the bridge, formation landing, barrel rolls and all of that. Did notice Qantas 25 just dropped offline. Just trying to find out, maybe ASY, I can catch the A330. It's coming up as Air Canada. It should be coming up as Australian Air Force. See a big cluster of formation flyers just about to come down onto runway 34 right. That there is Hay and WorldFlight. Fly under the harbour bridge and then fly information. All around the place, land information. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the after landing show and the final moments of WorldFlight 2014. I'm sure there's many a beers to be cracked open, much steak to be eaten. Time is 8:30 PM in Sydney. Qantas 25 has landed. And that brings another successful WorldFlight 2014 to a close. I'm sure we'll be back in 2015. Just looking at my calendar for 2015. It's always November the first week. I'm going to expect that it's Sunday the 1st of November through to Saturday the 7th. So mark that down for your calendar. November 2015, Sunday the 1st of November. I think they might call it Saturday UTC time, 2200, all the way through to Saturday the 7th of November at about 0900, maybe 1000 Zulu. So mark that down in your calendar, put it in your Google calendar, put it in your phone, alarm, whatever. Time is 2100 Zulu UTC, which is about 9 o'clock in the morning Sydney time. The date is November 2015, the very first day of November. So if you're in the UK or in America, that's called the 31st of October 2200 Zulu. In Sydney, that's 9 o'clock in the morning on Sunday the 1st of November 2015. We'll be there, you better be there, and remember to donate to the Flying Doctors and other charities that are available through the teams. www.worldflight.com. Get your wallets out, get your credit cards out, make a donation. This is the Musical Aviator, having enjoyed one very interesting WorldFlight 2014. I hope to see you at the next one. Good day.